Hi, I'm Daily Skiff Sports Editor Travis L. Brown.
And I'm Editor-in-Chief David Hall.
And we're here to bring you this week's NCAA 10 simulation, TCU versus Colorado State. David, what do you think this week's keys to the game are?
I think this week's keys to the game are not getting sacked in the end zone for safety at the end of the game. That's just a premonition of mine.
Any other keys to the game?
Because we're playing Colorado State, I'm wearing all hemp clothing right now in honor of my friends in Colorado.
All right, well, here are the highlights. Welcome to Cowtown for this Mountain West Conference matchup, TCU versus Colorado State.
That's right, Travis. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our 3 loyal viewers, my mom, my dad, and that creepy youth pastor from my church when I was a kid. Quit poking me on Facebook!
Colorado State opens up the scoring with a 68-yard pass play complete with a terrible tackle attempt by TCU.
That's right, Travis. The Frog defense made that Colorado State receiver look like Usain Bolt running against a bunch of legless midgets.
TCU counters on a 5-yard pass play to Chris Smith.
Boom, Travis. The only thing more generic than that rollout play was his name, Chris Smith. Generic.
The Frogs would take their first lead of the game on a 22-yard field goal by Ross Evans.
Zanga!
At the end of the half, the Rams would throw up a miracle attempt that is picked off by Nick Sanders.
I do not know why you would call a pass in that situation, Travis, but Colonel Sanders picked that off like it was a delicious drumstick with a side of mashed potatoes.
The Rams would outdo their last touchdown with an 80-yard score. Any basketball coach would be proud of that pick and roll, David.
That's right, Travis, especially Jim Christian, who hopefully will get the Frogs to finish better than 7th place in the conference for the first time since the Jurassic era.
I hope so too, David. TCU would get a huge momentum changer as Colin Jones picks off the Rams' pass.
Colin Jones? MySpace!
The Frogs would capitalize on the mistake as Joseph Turner makes a catch, says no thank you to the Rams defender, and takes the rock in for 6.
1873 Sports Girl play of the game.
The Rams would narrow the margin with a safety as they sack Andy Dalton, but the Frogs would hold all the Rams off for a 1-point win, 17-16.
That's right, Travis. I do not know who's calling the plays for us, a caveman or Helen Keller. I have no idea, but that's a terrible call to keep safety in the end zone when you can just run the ball.
That is true, David. And TCU pulled out the win in that one, David, and you call that sack at the end of the game.
That's right, I did, Travis. I'm actually psychic. Didn't tell anybody that till now, but I'm charging $5 an hour for readings. Yeah, $5 an hour.
Are you going to charge our viewers that $5 an hour?
Yes, I fully intend to.
All right. Well, we'll be back next week for TCU versus BYU here on DailySkiff.com.